everybody. So today we're going to talk about evaluation letters that you have to send in to CAPID for your dental school applications. If you're interested, keep on watching. So we have to submit 3 letters of evaluation for the application process. The first one has to be from the dean of your dental school. The second one has to be from a faculty member or from maybe a teacher or professor who taught you and who also remembers you. Because some professors just taught us for a short period of time and they don't really recall each and every student. So make sure the evaluator knows you. And the third one has to be from a dentist in the US. Someone who you worked for or someone who you shadowed. Someone who can just say a little bit about you in the US and how well you did in a dental office here. Good. So as soon as you have found your 3 evaluators, you got to go through a little creative work, so to say. Obviously, the professors or the dentist that is writing a recommendation letter has to write the letter himself, him or herself. But especially the dean of your dental school or the professor even might be super busy and be like, you know what, I would really like to help you, but I don't have time for that. So what you can offer to prevent that from happening is like, I can send you a template and you can leave it the way it is. You can add a couple of things or you can even write it yourself. So that's what I did. So what I did is I offered my evaluators some templates so that they don't have to spend too much time on working on those letters, and I just didn't want them to decline my offer. So I was like, I'm gonna do most of the work and I would just be very grateful if you could participate a bit in it. So that's why I have a template which we will go through together here in a bit, so you can offer that to your evaluator. It's very important that the letter has an official letterhead of the professor, teacher, or dentist, and it should have their signature on it. So making sure you tell them that those things have to be on the letter before they submit their recommendation. First of all, we will contact our evaluator. So we gotta think about who remembers me and knows how well I have participated in dental school or what great achievements I have gained in dental school. So the dean of your university probably don't know you that well. You might be lucky and he or she has met you and remembers your achievements. So the professors that you pick should really have a good memory of you, and they should also be able to respond to dental schools if they request any further information about you. So as soon as you have found 3 people, 3 evaluators, we got to contact them. You might have their email address. If you don't, you can contact the school's student's office. You can also look them up on Facebook and message them there and just be like, hey, would you be okay with submitting a letter for me? I'm trying to apply to American dental schools and I would really need your help. I would really appreciate it if you could submit a letter for me. And then you also point out, I would give you a template so you don't have to spend too much time working on it. As soon as they agree to submitting the letter for you, they obviously have to start writing it, and if they will write it all by themselves, that's perfect. If not, you gotta sit down and start writing a template. It's best if you have already done this before, so you can immediately send them the template. So I can give you guys a template that I have used. I obviously personalized it quite a bit. It's pretty simple the way that I have written it down here for you guys, but you can give it your own personal touch and make it special for the admissions offices. This letter is also specifically for a job that you have done here in the US as a dental assistant, but obviously you can change that description to really anything that you have done here, either if it was shadowing, volunteering, or if it was just a student in dental school. You can change that specific part later on for yourself and personalize it. So here you can see an example of what you could write. And we will start to whom it may concern. We don't know who's going to read that letter, so we're not going to write sir or madam or any specific name. We keep it as general as possible. And then we go, I am writing this evaluation letter on behalf of Dr. There goes your name. Then next sentence, again your name. Graduated from the school in whatever the date is, where she or he obtained her or his Doctor of Dental Medicine and earned the summa cum laude honors. If you have done that, great. If you have not done that, you can put a different achievement there. She or he has the desire to attend a dental school in the United States, and I believe that she or he is excellently qualified for admission to an advanced standing dental program. So this is just basically a brief description of who we are and what the goal is for that letter, or what we are trying to achieve, which is obviously getting accepted into a dental program. And then we go on by saying the name, has been working with us as a dental assistant at the office that you worked at in the town, and then since the date that you have been working there. Here you can write anything from, as I said, you can write down any position that you had, if it was volunteering or a paid job, but also you can just switch that out to being a student at dental school, right? So you can just change that up. And then we go on by saying, as a dental assistant, she or he has many responsibilities, which include the following. And then we'll list all our responsibilities. So here you can also write, as a dental student, she has many responsibilities, which include, and you can, write down all the things that you did in dental school for this specific professor who's your evaluator. You by any means don't have to use bullet points. I just listed it that way because the admissions offices read thousands and thousands of evaluation letters every day, so they're kind of sick and tired of it, I bet, of the same structure. So I just wanted to bring in something else, and just something that's a little bit more attractive to the eye and maybe easier to read. But as I said, you can just, skip the bullet points and make complete sentences, which is perfectly fine as well. So you write down all the tasks that you have performed and where your evaluator has observed you in. Then we go on by saying, her or his chairside manner were impeccable, and her communication skills and ability to work as a team member were outstanding. She or he is dedicated to provide quality dental care with compassion and professionalism to patients of all ages. Then you go on to insert a personal story of yours. So now you have to look back in time and remember when there was a very difficult case where it was quite a challenge, but you still mastered it, and your professor or dean has noticed that, and which was just a good accomplishment of yours. Or when you had very stressful patients, maybe pediatric patients that you were able to deal with in a calm and collected manner, or if there's just a patient with a lot of anxiety and you knew how to calm them down in a kind way. Just be creative and remember something personal, and just something where your evaluator has saw you deal with that challenge. The final part would be just a simple conclusion, which could sound like, even though she or he will be greatly missed in our office, we also wish her or him much success in this new chapter of her or his life. I firmly believe that she or he will excel in her or his dental studies, and I highly recommend her or him to you for this dental school program. Please do not hesitate to call if you have any questions or concerns. Respectfully, Dr. whoever wrote that letter for you. So you finish up that letter, double check, triple check if you have any spelling errors, and then you send it to your evaluator and make sure that the evaluator is okay with it. Also, you can just leave that template the way it is and let them fill it out, whatever works for you guys. So and later on, we will send them an evaluation request. So for that, we have to go back to our CAPID website. We have already created our account with, and I made a separate video how to fill out every part of CAPID. If you want to see that, go check it out. Okay, so basically, we go back onto the website and we go to supporting information and then evaluations. And here we click create evaluation request. So here we have to write down the first and last name of the evaluator, their email address, the due date till when they have to send it in. I always gave them like 2 weeks, but it really doesn't matter. Then you can write a personal message to your evaluator just saying like, hey, thank you doctor for submitting that letter for me. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to add your letterhead to the top of the letter and the signature at the bottom. So, and then we go on. So you click, yes, I waive my right of access to this evaluation. That just means that you will not see the evaluation letter yourself, and it's always important to click yes here. And then you just allow them to contact the school or contact the reference or the evaluator. So you just click both of those, and then you just save the evaluation request, and it gets sent directly to the evaluator. The evaluator is going to get an email, and they will receive a link. So they have to click that link, and they will get onto this website where they have to upload their letter themselves. So you can't do that for them. No one else can do it for them. They have to do it. They have to submit all their personal information. You will just see on the website that they have submitted the letter. You will have like a green arrow, and that's basically it. You will just have to wait for them to send it. I guess that's it, guys. That's how you submit evaluations to CAAPID. I hope that was helpful. If it was, then like and leave a comment below. That would be very appreciated. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!